hear it on I hear sermons on Facebook all the time. I see sermons on social media. They sound good. They're really motivational speeches. They lack any sound theology. And so people walk around with those things, and believe that that's theology, believe that that's good. But when you kind of balance it, not just with not solely with a literal interpretation of the Bible, but really begin to study the context, study the history, study the timeline. Try to determine what is the motivation for the writer in writing these texts, Try to do all of that, which is really good work on the part of a clergy person. And not every clergy person will do that because we're human beings also. We preach from our own bias sometimes, which is why you have preachers stand in pulpits and say ugly things about the LGBTQ community and use the scripture for it. So the deconstruction, Josh, is necessary, but I'm not a proponent of deconstructing just to deconstruct. I take a text and I appreciate that text for what it presents to me. And then I begin to pull back the layers. And then I try to understand what is it saying for my life today. It's always an interpretive process. Don't let anybody tell you that it's not an interpretive process. We all go to the Bible using an interpretive process. Otherwise, you have a whole bunch of people walking around with their eyes plucked out, with their hands chopped off,